Morning, Andre. How you doing?
All right, brother. What's up, man? How are you?
All right, man. Always been a fan of your work, and great to see you in this series. So, my first question, though, I gotta be honest. Like, I love Truth Be Told, but if you
Okay.
really go through the annals of TV history, do you think The Wire is the greatest TV series that's been made?
Oh, you just gonna put me. You just gonna put a black man on brother to brother. You gonna put a black man on the spot? Well, let's take truth be told and put it over here. All right. I would say this. It's not for me to say. I'm a mama's boy. I'm very humble. My mom will slap me in the back of the head if I come across too arrogant. I'll get slapped in the back of the head. So I will say this. For me, the Wire is the best television show I've ever seen because it didn't feel like a television show. It felt more like a documentary, and I was in it. So
Yeah.
I gotta say, it was the best show ever made because it was the show that got me started. It was a show that really made me understand humanity in a different way. I think growing up, I was watching TV and we were always portrayed in a certain light that The Wire didn't do. There was an education, there was a smarts that we hadn't seen on television like we did with The Wire. And the range was great. Like we had Glenn Turman, and then we had a young kid who never acted before. So to see that kind of a range of artistry on one show, it was special. So, a lot of people love Breaking Bad, a lot of people love Sopranos, and I think what's great about television or any kind of art form is that it's subjective. But me personally, I thought, I think The Wire is the greatest show, but I can't say that. I'll let you say it, and I just won't disagree. How about that? I can't disagree. You ain't wrong, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
When's the last time you had your medicine?
No. No, I'm not getting high anymore. Okay?
Let me ask you again. Where'd you get cyanide from? If you're saying...
I'm sorry.
well, how has the audiences changed since then? I mean, like this pandemic has brought a lot of us to to I think to streaming platforms quicker than we may have converted naturally because everybody's been at home, and now we
Yeah,
have all these great shows like Truth Be Told and
yeah.
everything else. So how do you think the audiences have changed since the Wire to have this great audience for Truth Be Told?
Well, I think the audience changed because I think, well, the great thing about the audience that's changed is the expansion. I think with like 500 channels and everybody trying to be respectful to showing on screen what it looks like in real life. I think a lot of cultures, a lot of people are feeling like they have a voice or they're being represented on television. So I think that gets people excited to watch television again instead of just putting it on while you're doing laundry or putting it on while you cooking. I think people really want to sit down and watch because it feel like it doesn't feel like television. Television when I was growing up was called the idiot box. It's not the idiot box no more. It's more informative, it's more cultural, and it's more expressive to what real life is like. And so I think the audience is expanded and they appreciate television a little bit more. Now, on the same token, I think people will watch television a lot quicker. Like I don't know, my lady liked to binge watch, and I by a third episode, I don't even know what I'm watching no more. And I think people, you know, I think people want to finish it before they really, digest it.
Yeah.
So but again, I maybe I'm just talking old. Maybe they digest faster than I do. I need a minute. But the audience is very much aware of what's going on, and they take it in so quickly.
How- I was gonna ask how much do you have to get into character for this role? I mean, you play a lawyer and you also play like a biker
Yeah.
in Oakland. So I mean, did you really have to get on a bike, or do you ride
Hell
the bike
yeah.
already?
Hell yeah. I had to get on a bike because, that was as a little kid when you wanted to be an actor, that was the dream that you'd be able to try different things. I got my motorcycle license right away when I found out, I was playing Demetrius, and he was part of a motorcycle gang. I was excited to learn how to ride a bike. And so, you know, I definitely learned how to ride a bike, a motorcycle, and you know, like my character's first episode that I show up, I'm wearing a leather vest with no shirt on. I mean, come on, man, it's me and Lenny Kravitz. We the only two that ever pulled that off. So yes, I was very excited, and now Lenny Kravitz and me talk all the time. We're doing push-ups, we're singing, we're doing duets. You know, I'm in rare air right now.
Look, okay, I know you're not feeling me, all right? But I am good at what I do, unmatched. So I can give you a little advice. They say criminal law is bad people at their best, and divorce law is good people at their worst. So if you still love your husband, you're gonna keep trying to please him to get him back, and he's gonna steamroll you.
That's not.
Hey, you need to get a formal separation agreement. Otherwise, he can go after every single penny you make from now until the judge signs the decree.
Ingram would never do that.
My dear, never. Never doesn't exist in a divorce. You know, when we were kids, you used to always have your hair stuck in those little romance novels with the castles and knights and all that shit on the cover. You remember that? Well, why don't we think of a separation agreement as putting a moat around your motherfucking money? All right?
All right.
And I know like your movie career started a little over 20 years ago. I know Shaft.
There's no need for that. Don't put the age in it. You see the gray hairs. You don't need to put the age into it, my brother. Come on. I've been in the game for I've been in the game for a minute.
You've been in the game for a minute, but I mean, I gotta also ask, like, to look at the alumni from the Wire. Look at all the things you guys have done, including the late Michael K. Williams and Michael B. Jordan and Mac Wiles and all the great actors. Did you guys ever just look back and see like how that group of actors have like had these flourishing careers and all these different things, and just be able to reflect on how great of a group of talent?
Yeah, of course. You know, we thank, you know, one of the blessings of social media is that we always stay connected. So when one of the cats like Michael B. Jordan or Idris, you know, anytime they book something, we reach out. We reach out with a little hashtag Y for life. Hashtag look at us now. Like, you know, it was like going to college. We did 5 years in Baltimore, and then after that, everybody went to do their thing. But we always check up on each other, and we're there for the good and the bad. You know, it's a family. So when you don't get apart, or when you're going through personal times, we're there for you. We're there to look out. We're there to hold you up, because you know it's a special moment when you share emotional journeys as artists do on set and on camera. It's kind of personal, very quickly. So you're connected, good or bad. You're always connected, and we're a family. We look out for each other, and I'm very proud of everybody, because you know even the smallest actors, to stay in this game is hard, man. It's hard to do. So every actor from The Wire, you know, that I know of that we're in touch with, it's a blessing, and I'm proud of them. And keep up the good work, man. Wire for life.
I appreciate your time, Andre, and can't wait to see you get on the other side of this pandemic, man. Be safe.
You got it, my man. You take care, man. Love to hear, baby. That's what we do.